신랄 아침 5시 10분이 됐습니다. 자, 5시부터 쉬는 시간인데 그 전까지 리딩을 좀 더 하겠습니다. 아침 루틴입니다. The English Teacher's Guide to Korea. Make sure they have your alien registration number so that your insurance is being billed. The 100 Simple Secrets of the Best App of Life. Make your second app the best app. What scientists have learned and how you can use it. Feed and cultivate the friendship. We associate friendship with fun and goodwill. Be more mindful of the quality and the quantity of your food you eat. Now build a great business. Rule 2. Establishing rapport and trust. Despite all the data and the expertise invested in the sales process, the vast majority of buying decisions end up being made on the basis of emotion, especially about how buyers or their peers feel about the product and the salesperson. How buyers feel about the salesperson extended to how they feel about the entire company. Crucial conversation. Use language that says you are sharing an opinion, not language that says you are a nervous wreck. The Mozart epic, however, in other areas, is deficient. And has been classified by doctors as an idiot Sabbath. Kay would never defeat the Deep Blue again. Coaching for performance. On the other hand, if they only pay lip service to this, they will have raised expectation only to dash them again, and will have made things worse than they were before. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Stupidity. I wondered how anyone could be smart enough to write a book and dumb enough to leave it on the side of the road. Balancing boundaries and support. Do you have any advice for me? Decide and deliver. And they are careful not to shoot the messenger. when an executive hears something he or she may not like from people at lower levels. Making the most out of every day, regardless of what life throws you. True silence is the rest of the mind. It is to the spirit what sleep is to the body, nourishment and refreshment. The Ten Commandments. Most states have eliminated alienation of passion as ground for recovering damages on the theory that courts should not in effect be judging a person's morals. Alchemy, the dark art and the curious science of creating magic in brand, business, and life. It would have been interesting to set the task of buying 10 cars based on her instinct about the people selling them, while at the same time tasking 10 automotive engineers with acquiring 10 cars at auction. The art of influence, persuading others begins with you. Have you ever been to a character training workshop? Coaching successfully, empathy. Have the coachee look at the situation from a fresh angle. How to embrace complex change. The new vehicle doesn't cause any meaningful changes to the organization or the way its people work, so the design isn't inherently threatening to anyone's job or to the current power structure. How high will you climb? Determine your success by cultivating the right attitudes. When the project was announced, the people were given many months to arrange their affairs and relocate. Marketing, moving from traditional to digital. In essence, In essence, marketers needed to track content performance across the customer path with the help of social listening and analytic tools. 101 best buildings to start. Small buildings with big futures. The best location. The best location in the house. People, power, and profit. Progressive capitalism for an age of discontent. But we have to go beyond that. I eat my peas with honey. I've done it all my life. It makes the peas taste funny, but it keeps them on the knife. The ABCs of success. The essential principles from America's greatest prosperity teacher. However, M had formed the habit of persistence, and 4 years later in Melbourne, Australia, he earned the gold. Persistence, the only difference. Self-coaching leadership. Simple step from manager to leader. They put up the meeting twice. Management to the communication. Why are you doing this? Your best life begins at each morning. They weren't fighting over money or the family business they might inherit. Life lessons, as long as it's not inappropriate, violent, or abusive, anger can be a helpful and healthy response. Finding keepers, presence on campus. College recruiting is familiar for business seeking both new graduate and advanced graduate. Every fall recruiters fan out to business and law school, and every spring they go to likely undergraduate campus. Transcending the levels of consciousness. In successful relationship, this results in a mutuality of partners as helpmate and companions. Disrupt the you, master personal transformation, seize the opportunity, and thrive in the era of endless innovation. The real banking disruption comes from the other end of the financial system, the billions of people struggling at the bottom fringes of society, who are known as the unbanked. Unbanked. Expert. Understanding the path to mastery. An influential figure. An influential figure in researching expertise is key, whose lifelong work has become popularized by other writers such as Malcolm Gladwell. Coach yourself to success. One-on-one tips from a personal coach for reaching your goals at work and in life. Hear everything he or she has to say before you even start to think of a response. Bipolar disorder for dummies. If you get caught breaking the law, the legal system can complicate your life and increase your stress level by subjecting you to court days, legal fees, fines, parole officers, and possibly even jail time. Parole officers. Winning with the people. Discover the people principles that work for you every time. The gardening principle. All relationships need cultivation. Friendship is like money, easier made than kept. Friendship is like money, easier made than kept. Make today count. The secret of your success is determined by your daily agenda. If so, when did I make that decision? We knew that conversation and storytelling would erupt around this figure and it did. The art of thinking clearly. We now come to a particularly tricky branch of the association bias. Association bias. Creating link with the past. The worthy solution, using breakthrough brain science to turn stress and anxiety into competence and happiness. This fear comes largely from stage and television hypnosis. Television hypnosis acts that appear to do just that. Work parent, the complete guide to succeeding on the job, staying true to yourself, and raising happy kids. I like going to the grocery store because I like getting the best deals. Amazon Unbound. In retrospect, in retrospect, Bezos did carry on the relationship with curious disregard for public reaction. The, blue, the Blueproof Diet. lose up to a pound a day, reclaim energy and focus, upgrade your life. If your body is stressed, it will drink vitamin C like water, so take extra. If you are having a rough day, traveling, or feeling under the weather, the craft of research. A third person might reject population control with a third warrant. When we put our mind to the problem of limited resources, a candle spirit will solve it. Take the stairs, 7 steps to achieving true success. How much greater is your perspective if you look at your life in the context of in the context of all of recorded history, which should be thousands and thousands of feet of tapered measure. Kind of the story of my life, how to fail at almost everything and still win big. If the list of 5 elements for happiness seems incomplete, that's intentional. Blind spot, blind spot. Some of the students were told to simply do your best when collecting the paragraph. Everyone communicate, few connect. What the most effective people do differently, what they know, and what they see, and what they feel. Action, inspiration at the highest level. When a communicator puts these 3 things together, then the result is inspiration. What to say when you talk to yourself. Powerful new techniques to program your potential for success. I choose my thought. No thought at any time can dwell in my mind without my permission. Tapping the source using the master key system for abundance of happiness. The underlying principles of subatomic physics state very clearly that the entire universe is one great resonant entity in which each tiny energetic particle in the universe is connected and influenced by every other particle. The second mountain, the quest for a moral life. These problem centered questions are usually the wrong one to ask. They focus on deficit, not gift. Mind power. The world's leading expert on mind and memory training As I wrote in the chapter on learning, don't be a spectator all the time. Participate once in a while, and you'll find out that what you are afraid of can really be enjoyed. Choosing the innovation gap, reigniting the spark of creativity in a global economy. The Department of Commerce is also investigating ways of measuring innovation. The emotional life of your brain. Focus, please, Rinpoche. At the same time, the mediator engaged in self-monitoring, noting any thought or mental state other than the concentration on, for example, the breath. The upside of down. Why failing well is the key to success. Eventually, they do get a second to the wind. Write to the people their unemployment benefits are run out, run out. You can be a stock market genius, uncover the secret hiding places of stock market profit. In April, however, these calls are worth more than $8. Med School Confidential, a complete guide to the medical school experience by students for students. Finally start the process all over again, but watch yourself for the closely. But watch yourself for the closely. Your best life begins each morning. Devotion to start every day of the year. A content-based grammar. I'd like to help you. Hunger, a memoir of my body. They proudly display medals from finishing 5Ks and 10Ks and half marathons and whole marathons and sometimes races that are even more absurd, like top murders and triathlons and ultra marathons. A passion for success, practical, inspirational, and spiritual insight from Japan's leading entrepreneurs. I consciously strive to abandon self-interest to the extent that I could actually risk my life for the company my employees love.